Well, it's no secret, Mobile-Tensaw Delta, a true treasure right here in our own backyard. Well, tonight we're hearing from a professor at the University of South Alabama who's helping lead the way on how to not only manage the Delta, but finding ways to preserve it. Just beyond the skyline of the port city lies Mobile's Tensaw Delta. It's where you'll find Dr. Gabriel de Oliveira spending most of his days studying America's Amazon.
Is to understand, things that are happening in the Delta as such as a crucial thing in this part of the Gulf of Mexico and part of the U.S., right? It's the second largest Delta in the country.
Before joining the University of South Alabama's Stokes School of Marine and Environmental Sciences as an assistant professor, the Brazil native had been working in the real Amazon since 2010 and recalls his first boat ride here on the Delta 3 years ago.
When I was there for the first time, of course, it's not the same, but some parts of the Delta can resemble some parts of the Amazon, especially the driest part of the Amazon, the real Amazon. It can be a little bit related. So it was very interesting to see this resemblance.
His unique expertise is helping pave the way on ways to protect the Delta from some of its biggest threats, like pollution, deforestation, saltwater intrusion, and the impacts of urbanization, just to name a few. He recently presented his findings in an article published in the journal Science. Some of that data gathered from comparing NASA's satellite images.
20,000 acres of urban areas that increased approximately, approximately 9,000 acres occurred in areas that used to be forests, and they were converted to urban areas. So approximately 9,000 acres occurred in these areas.
While the impacting forces were similar in the Amazon, Dr. Oliveira says there's a drastic difference when it comes to our native wildlife.
It's something that I never imagined I would see in the continental U.S. And the amount of biodiversity and animal species that we have here, it's impressive. So you guys should be proud of this ecosystem that you guys have here. And I joke sometimes when I go to the Delta that the animal species of the animals in the Delta, they're awake during the day. So you see a lot of movement during the day. You see alligators, you see turtles, you see birds.
He says all the more reason to raise awareness so the public, government, and private sector can all do their part to protect it.
Erosion, pollution, all these things can lead to a situation where in the future we'll not be able to restore. I think it's important to act now.
And when it comes to conservation, one strategy is to use methods that have worked in other areas like the Florida Everglades and the San Francisco Bay Delta.
Pretty neat. And of course, there's a lot of effort going on to make sure that the estuary stays clean, as he was talking about there. Nice job.
It was fun. It was a very interesting story. We look to do more with him and maybe go out on the Delta and really explore what it is he does day to day.